If you've ever compiled market research, you know the friction. You spend hours toggling between PDFs, video transcripts, and spreadsheets, copying and pasting scattered notes into a single document. We are going to set a new baseline by compressing 10 hours of that manual labor into exactly 20 minutes. By the time we finish this workflow, you will have two final deliverables: a structured competitive intelligence report and a polished blog post ready to publish. To do this, we need to divide the labor between two specific tools. We will use Notebook LM strictly to find grounded facts, and we will use Gemini strictly to draft the creative content. Deep research is usually slow, because accuracy and creativity fight for your attention. Separating these tasks allows you to gather precise data without the risk of the AI hallucinating facts. Open Notebook LM. The interface uses a 3-column layout that you move through from left to right: Sources, Chat, and Studio. Step 1 is on the left. This is where you upload your foundational documents, like competitor PDFs, internal strategy guides, and pricing spreadsheets. If you are missing specific data, like monthly active users in Japan, you can fill those knowledge gaps directly. Use the Discover Sources tool, selecting the Web plus Fast Research option to pull in those specific regional details. You will occasionally hit a roadblock. Notebook LM cannot directly scrape every URL, and it will highlight blocked websites with a red error tag. You can bypass this restriction. Open the target website in reading mode, highlight all the text on the page, copy it, and paste it into Notebook LM as a copied text source. By hand-picking a small group of verified sources, you constrain AI's environment. It can only answer using the evidence you provided, which effectively eliminates hallucinations. If you start asking questions now, Notebook LM will only provide generic summaries of the files you just uploaded. To get specific results, open Gemini. Ask it to write a custom instruction focused on identifying competitive strengths, weaknesses, and content gaps based on your specific goal. Take that output, return to Notebook LM, and focus on the middle panel. Paste this text into the Configure Chat window. Every question you ask from this point forward is now filtered through that analytical framework. This configuration locks the AI into the specific criteria defined in your custom instruction, ensuring it looks for strategic insights rather than just summarizing text. With your data loaded and your lens configured, move to the right-hand column, the Studio panel. This is the engine for generating real-world deliverables. Avoid the generic default formats at the top. Instead, scroll down to the dynamic suggestions. Notebook LM has analyzed your sources and suggested formats based on your data, so select the Competitive Positioning Analysis. Within minutes, the tool organizes those scattered facts into a structured, multi-section briefing document. You now have your first deliverable. You can export this report directly out of Notebook LM. However, because Notebook LM is grounded in accuracy, it lacks the flexibility to write creative or persuasive copy. For that, we use Gemini. Feed your finalized research report into Gemini and ask it to draft an 800-word blog post for your audience. You receive a persuasive draft built entirely on verified data. By decoupling the rigorous research phase from the creative writing phase, you improve the quality of both the data and the final narrative. In 20 minutes, you have moved from scattered files to two distinct, ready-to-use documents. High-speed synthesis allows you to identify and act on competitor weaknesses before they become common knowledge. When you automate the manual extraction of data, your time shifts from organizing information to deciding what to do with it. To help you run this workflow yourself, I've put together the exact custom instructions and prompts we used today.